Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I'm your host, Loyal Pickles. I don't know, that just kind of felt like a TV show intro. Uh, anyway, we're back here in town. After the last recording, I figured out how to find the things I needed on the map because apparently I'm stupid. So, I just thought maybe when I was turning that quest in that I would go to the... Does this game have like a fixed day-night thing, or is it a cycle? That'd be interesting. Anyway, I don't know if a day-night cycle really would fit a game like this. But, oh, what? Yeah, I just kind of figured that it's kind of funny that we would fight wolves after my speech last game. I don't know. I just kind of figured that when it said like, yeah, the paladin guy was going to the Chantry, I just kind of thought that's where he would be, or where the quest guy would be. I didn't expect it to be... Oh my gosh, those bears just popped in. Black bear. Black bears aren't that big. They're little bears. But anyway, we killed the bears. I don't know what lyrium potions are. I should probably look into that, shouldn't I? So let's go turn in these quests. Wait, what's this right here? Oh no! Wait, can we... Hold on. I found the body of the boy's mother and recovered her keepsake. She's right outside of town. Are we for real? Alright, but anyway, let's go turn this quest in. But yes, I realize now that the two people I need to interact with, one for the quest of the Templar, I was trying to think of, not Paladin, but Templar. I need to go talk to the Templar guy, and I need to go talk to the revered mother, or whatever she's called.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
This character's kind of interesting if you think about it. Okay. No more things there. Just kind of the concept of a character who can only speak in their religion's scriptures. I think that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if it's been done anywhere else, but it definitely has a unique feel to it. You'll have to excuse some of the pauses in my speech. I just ate a few minutes ago. Sometimes I get a wee tad bit of indigestion. Take that to sell it. I get a little bit of indigestion sometimes, and it's awful. Just being honest. Hey, got a helmet to sell. I mean, eventually, I guess... Well, I guess I could see if... I've already collected it. Whoa, enemies. Yeah. I made it just kind of a point. Whoa.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
Yes.
That Hurlock Alpha looks awesome. Me and my girl Morrigan just sitting back here taking shots. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Mighty
Dwarvy
timely
boys!
arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
I like that guy's braided beard. That looks pretty cool.
The name's Bodon Feddick,
Bodon.
merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son.
Sandal!
Say hello, my boy.
This is
Hello.
my son's shoe.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Yeah, sure.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Freaking Sandal. Blood Mage. Okay. I love just putting blood in a name like that. It just does a lot for me. A little small carved statuette. I wonder what I can do with that. It says it's a gift. This feels a bit intentional. Now, I wonder...
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Okay. Alright, so I thought... See, because I saw the feast day gifts. Okay.
We'll be off as soon
See,
as this mess is cleaned up.
I saw the quest marker up there, so I thought that that was where I should go. Whoops, wrong one. I think I instinctively hit not so much the start button, but let's go actually look in the tavern and chantry and see if there's anything for us there, any quests or the like, if we can even go in. I mean, I know multiple people have said, you know, they're full up, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I can't see them. And I don't know, I can't help but wonder. Yeah, she's the elder, but is she the lady I'm looking for?
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Yeah.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Okay, so that's a quest down.
Thanks for the poultices. They may save some lives.
Is this... No.
I want to go home.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of the forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal.
Wait, that's
You
illegal.
did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Kind of wish I didn't have to, like, really stop. Allison, what did you need again?
Lothering doesn't have any more beds for refugees.
I thought she needed something, didn't she? Oh, yeah, something about traps.
So how is it that...
Okay, let's check out the tavern, the inn. Don't all great adventures start there? I mean, the United States of America started in a bunch of pubs and taverns, if you think about it. Oh, hello.
Look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Hello,
Gentlemen,
party member,
surely
please.
There's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way.
She looks like she'd be a healer or something. Please join my party. Let's talk about this.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I
The
served
Turn.
gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this.
So now we're gonna have a fight in the tavern.
Yes.
Oh boy. I love just throwing that pocket sand.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Just absolutely covered in
They've
blood.
learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Okay, how do I want to approach this? It's true that I don't want them reporting to him. Kind of feel like if I say they deserve no mercy, she might not join my party. I wonder where this option goes. Take a message to Logan. Tell him to go screw himself.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll have to do better than this.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I was happy to save your life. I do appreciate that she tried to stop it.
I am glad you found it in your heart.
See? See?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
You know what? Yeah, I'm Ilaria.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no?
Yeah, pretty much.
I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Yes.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
I like some of these options. Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Yeah, I mean... Join up.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought. Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Oh, wait a minute. To be honest... Okay, for one, I love that characters have poses here. Like, look at Morgan being cool. Look at Alistair being all pious. I think we're gonna let Beauregard go for just a little bit. He's a good boy. We gotta protect him. Gotta protect him from the evils of this world. So, oh, he's a good boy. Look at him.
Indeed.
Look at her little pose. Okay, cool. So our party size is 4. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Look, this is a person to talk to.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Because I still don't have food to sell.
Yeah, is there any work here?
Check the chantry.
I already did that.
The chantry. There's good jobs there.
Did you and the guy behind you call each other before wearing the same shirt to the tavern today?
Poison.
I have. poison
I
dabble.
figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Alright, let's see what you got for sale, my guy. Thorn of the Dead Gods. That's a name right there. That is a name. It's also quite a bit of money. Okay. So... Hey, look, the sword's called Oathkeeper. That's cool. Harvard's Aegis. Okay. Yep, let's get rid of that. 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 I'm going to hold on to these bigger armors because perhaps those can be used by my companions. Maybe. Also, sell all junk. I don't know what constitutes junk. Okay. Small grease trap plans. Okay. That seems kind of pricey. Well, okay. I really don't know what I'm doing here. So, gifts. Okay. Do I have a crafting... The Revered Mother. I'm guessing the Revered Mother is in the Chantry. The Farmer Barland once placed poisonous traps. Okay. Three flasks of venom. Well, if I knew how to make... I keep mistakenly coming to this page. Wait a minute. Okay, I see that I have crafting ingredients. But how do I craft? Rigby's Last Will and Testament. So this is where, okay, these things go. Alright. Do I go to a location to craft? Bards. Wait a minute. Blackstone Liaison.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking
Yep,
about.
that's, yeah, what can I do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Yeah, what? Sure.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Alright, so... Don't want to touch that. Feel like that's how you get in trouble. Little cookie girl. Alright. Pile of sacks. I mean, same, right? I have to remember this jovial little tavern music for maybe use that in a D&D campaign sometime. Okay, that thing says Dragonkin killed. What is a Dragonkin?
Did you speak to that knight yesterday?
Are they like Dragonborns? Alright. Let's go to the Chantry.
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
They're talking, aren't they?
Mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
I hate that when they talk, if they're, you know, out behind me.
What do you wish
Wait.
of me?
Was I trying to talk to her?
If you must.
How'd you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
So she's a druid, basically.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Do you spend a lot of time? Look, an option because of my race.
Oh? Then I have no doubt your people do much to keep their talents well hidden from humans. I wonder if I was to ask one of your keepers of the origin of their magics, if there would be any relation to what I was taught.
Yeah, it's true. All of those options.
Ah, this makes sense according to what I know of the elves. Alas,
Can you change into humans?
the form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
That makes sense.
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
That's fair.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
Yeah, what do animals realize that you're a shape changer?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
It's interesting. I'm awful yawny today. I guess I'm not
Indeed.
getting enough
Have
oxygen.
you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think you're cool, Morgan, really.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken
Oh.
to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
That was a great line. Let us proceed. Yay, Morgan approves. Hey, I'm going to talk to Alistair while we're talking to characters.
What do you need? Ask away.
Yeah, so what's being a Templar about?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt
That seems
spells.
pretty useful. Yeah, can I learn your ways?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted.
Oh.
And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
Yeah, no. So were you an addict, Alistair?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Alright. And just to round it out, let's talk to... I didn't catch, because of the volume, how her name is pronounced. But it looks like Leliana. So we're going to talk to Leliana.
Yes?
What do you know of this place?
Lothering? I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through.
Okay.
Yes?
Um...
Well, here I am.
What was life like in the Chantry Cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
How were they condescending?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
So this is some weird form of deism, apparently. What did you say to these people?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the Chantry says, and the Chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Alright, so we've rounded that out. Let's go into the Chantry now. I guess when I walked up to the door, I somehow turned to Morrigan. I don't know what happened. Either that or she just said, hey, we need to talk. Regardless, me and her are becoming fast friends. So I've brought two people who probably don't want to be here into the Chantry, and somebody who would be fine. But alright, so
there's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
So yeah, this looks like it's probably our Templar guy. What we got here? Book. I'll read that sometime. Sir Donald. Aye, Shimley.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens.
Oh, that's
We have found no cure, either natural or
that's
magic.
convenient.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable.
Is this a
Each day my
quest?
hope dims.
Yeah, tell me more about the tell me more. Actually, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns and tell this guy about this.
And you have his locket? And a note?
Yes.
Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
His armor is very interesting. It has a certain, I don't know, monkish or kind of priestliness to it. I don't really know how to describe. It's mostly just the black part across the upper part of his torso, but still. Yeah, I'm sorry about your friend. But I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So, tell me more about this urn.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know.
Not at all. Yep.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore.
Lore.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Yep, no problem. Ah.
Chant of light scattered in the darkness. Word despair, fear and ignorance.
Oh, that's the exit. Okay. I saw the little indicator. What is this?
Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
Give me the lore. I want the lore. Give me. I feel like somebody will see me. Stealing from the church of all places.
Then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
Yeah, that feels like something I'm not allowed to look at. Alright, let's talk to this lady. She's got a chessboard. Some books. Alright. Talk to the revered mother.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Yeah, I got nothing to really offer you right now.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
Yeah, let's talk about this Kunari.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I really needed to take a drink of water, and I chose a bad time. Ow. Yeah, what did he do? My cat's attacking me.
An entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Kunari is a danger.
What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Honestly, there's not enough information here for me to decide that it's okay to take him with me. Like, I can't... There's obviously more to this, right? Maybe I can talk to him about it. But it's a little strange that she stood up and needed to sit down. I'm going to go see about talking to him and see what he has to say for himself. My party is full up, so I'm probably not going to take him with me. But having him available is acceptable if I can get more information about this. This cat is just sitting here. Actually, this one's not my cat. See, I have a cat. My sister has a cat that I take care of because our mother is allergic to cats. And my sister's cat is a little calico, and she's a sweetheart, much like my sister child. But I have a cat here, that I'm going to give to my good friend Josh, who has been in some of our videos here on the channel. And it's a little gray and white, I guess tabby. I'm not familiar with the different, colorations and all that.
You wish something more of me.
What'd you do?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible
The
for
second
deed?
one?
However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty about the murder, why'd you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Alright, who'd you murder?
The people of a farmhold.
That's a
8
lot of
humans,
people.
in addition to the children. There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist.
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
That's a bit odd.
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
So how long have you been in here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
That's a long time to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
To be left here to starve, or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
She has a point about the Darkspawn thing. And also, if you believe in some sort of death penalty, it's inhumane to kill them how he's being killed. Executing him would be far more efficient, humane, and there's more justice in that than making someone starve to death. Granted, that comes from someone who believes that we should bring back exiling, but someone who is exiled still has the capability of surviving.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I'll bite on asking her for help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared
Yep,
the Grey
he's a
Wardens
liar.
to be outlaws. You have not heard. The Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best.
Well, I appreciate that.
Now, if there is nothing else...
Let's talk about Sten again.
Again?
Why does she need to stand up for
What do
this?
you wish to know?
It's, I don't know, it's just, the transition of cameras is quite weird there.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
That's fair.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you.
That was surprisingly easy. And I wonder if we could have done that without her.
Your trust is not misplaced.
Well, I mean, obviously I had to... Take that back. I had the option to lie and to intimidate. But those weren't consistent with my character. So I don't... I don't see the point of him dying the way he's dying. But, like I said, I'm not taking him in the party. So... If I can help it, that is. I'm sure he's kind of like a barbarian or something like that, as far as his class type. He's some kind of fighter. Or warrior, rather, to use this term, game's term. Alright, let's let him go.
Alright, I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
The party could use the XP for the quest anyway.
Question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Hello, Stengun.
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Interesting. And what if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself.
Fair enough.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Okay, so I was wondering about this. If there was a like party select screen like this where I could choose the different members of my party, and I'm glad to have my suspicions confirmed of how it's laid out. This is kind of what I pictured. But yes, I think we're going to keep the current party. Awesome. So he just pieces out. Alright, let's look at our quests. Ow, ow, ow. Cats, I swear, are the most evil of creatures. Yet they are so soft. It's funny because this cat usually doesn't want anything to do with me. She's not exactly she's not, ow, stop. She's okay, so that's what that guy is. Okay, he's just a merchant. Alright, so let's continue on and let's see where we can get in the remaining... Okay.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me.
Well, if you...
But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Oh my gosh. We're just having a party. Just a bunch of dead-gum farmers attacking this party. Like, really? Give me that health. Alright. So let's screw right off out of this town. And see where we go next. The Banorn. Banorn. Yes, gather the party and venture forth. But yeah, let's see where we can get in the remainder of this episode. And in the meantime, between this episode and the next, I'll spend some time reading the codex, learning the lore. Sometimes you just got to get good and learn the lore. I have heard that the lore is very good in this game. What is happening? What is this? I'm guessing that's the archdemon. That's the dragon in this Dragon Age game, I take it. Jeez, Illyria, get a blanket.
Bad dreams, huh?
It must have been something. Yeah.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Yeah, is that the, is the dragon the archdemon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Thank you, Alistair. I do appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
So wait, we have a little camp. And look. There's Sten. Can we talk to him? Good grief, he's tall.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Yeah, are you alright?
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Did he say he was in the army?
I am. I have always fought in war, Elf.
Yeah, what does that mean?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands. We do now.
This fellow is very interesting in how he speaks.
As you wish.
Levi.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name
Levy,
is Levy.
okay.
Levy Dryden.
Yeah.
Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Yeah, I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What was this promise that he made you?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
So are you wanting your land and titles back?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
It's good to know, I suppose. I'm a bit surprised, though.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed
Yeah,
of that.
you know what, to be fair. So what was this favor?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Sure.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
So... what do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Yeah. I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
I wonder if that's DLC. That feels like DLC. Speaking of DLC, it's Sandal.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fenwick at your service once again.
These
Saw
chunky
your
little
account
dwarf
of the
boys.
kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah, you're free to stay.
Wonderful.
My camp merchants.
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Okay, so we've got our own little, well, now, if this isn't in character, that Morrigan would kind of hang out away from everybody.
What do you wish of me?
You want to talk about personal stuff, girl?
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
So why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave. But do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Oh no! She disapproves -10! Oh no! It's like all of that progress that I made with her just went away. I gotta be careful with her in the future. Beauregard. Hello, sir. Alright. Let's hit this world map. Alright.
Indeed.
Taking our waifus and our husbando.
Yes.
This is the canon party for now. Okay. So okay. We need to make a decision about where we're going to go. So I think this is where the... Hang on. Whoops. This is where we're going to make our decision about who we ask for help first. The dwarves are in Orzammar. Dalish elves. Not sure where they are, actually. But you know what? Well, I feel like since the Arl is sick, we should go to him first. And then we'll go to the dwarves. Gotta pick my party again.
Indeed.
Yes.
So we are going to go to Redcliffe. See if we get any random encounters along the way. What are you doing over there, kitty cat? I've learned one thing in the year that I've had these cats here. Cats like to explore and climb on things and break
Look,
things.
Can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how?
Is he your dad?
Exactly.
Is he your dad?
No, I'm not his son. I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Our Lehman took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
So, you're the heir to the throne.
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
You know, I need to know if that guy knows.
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems he caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
So I am traveling with a guy who is simultaneously Gendry Baratheon and Jon Snow. All right then. Yeah, that sucks to do that.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Jarl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually he just stopped coming.
That's really sad. But you were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Jarl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Is that really what you think of yourself, though?
No, I suppose not. I don't feel very lucky at all, to be honest.
Well, I got +3 to Alistair after I, ruined my relationship with Morrigan. I wonder. Hello, Tomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What's the problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Yeah, what? Heard what?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Jarl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Alright, well suddenly I'm super interested in this town. Monsters coming out of the castle at night. Nobody really knows what's going on. Nobody's really there to help. It's all kind of sucky. Sounds like a good adventure to me. Look at this gentleman.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously...
I mean, obviously, look how hot we are.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Jarl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it?
I wish I could wear a
You're
braid
alive.
like that in my hair.
This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
So you don't believe it?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kaelin risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet.
That zoomed-in camera's a little bit much, don't you think, video game?
See my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Hey, I will help you drive them back.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This
Thought he was saying
means more
thank you to
me than
her.
you can
Like,
guess.
yeah, thanks.
Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry.
Sir
Perth, one of
Perth.
Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Hey, yeah, sure.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Alistair approves, Liliana approves. Morgan disapproves, -5. Oh boy. What do I have to do to please my witchy waifu? Like, good grief. But hey, you know what? This seems like a good place to call the episode, because this is already over an hour, I think. But hey, I'm super intrigued all of a sudden. I thought I was just going to have, like, I don't know, some kind of generic stuff to do here. I didn't expect to come up on a Castlevania game. So, yeah, I'm really excited to continue playing this, and I'm excited for you to join me on the next episode of Dragon Age. I'll see y'all then.